Okay. Teams are picked. Team Blue is going to be StarCraft. Team Red is going to start out as Diablo. I'm going to start the game here. They're going to be able to pick their characters.
So the biggest thing here, I believe I'm looking at the Diablo team. Are you looking at the Diablo team? Or does it split the observers?
I'm currently looking at StarCraft. You want me to look at Diablo?
No. No.
Yeah, it splits
I'm
them up.
just looking. I'm looking at the StarCraft or the Diablo team right now. I'm thinking if they pop down a Diablo pick on top of that, they should be sitting pretty good.
Yeah, a
They
Diablo
could go with
Johanna pick,
Johanna.
but they can do both. From what I've seen in the early games so far, Johanna's a very good melee warrior when there's already a tank. The damage she can put out so far, from what I'm seeing, she's not a true tank yet, or maybe hasn't flexed enough to figure her out. We will see, though.
See, I think she is much more the solo tank or like the primary tank on a team. She can just survive so much damage. Her damage, even with her more damaging talents, I think is dismissible. I don't
Okay.
think it's something you need to worry about. I think Blessed Shield is probably the superior ult. The idea, she's built to be such a primary tank with this huge shield. And, yeah. Now, the reason I think StarCraft, as I said in lobby chat before you open the stream, has a slight advantage here is because Raynor he is probably the assassin that is designed to kill warriors the most. An attack build Vala, sure, is going to shred warriors, but Raynor's build and just how the character is I call him like Magikarp, the Magikarp hero. You start off with Seasoned Marksman, particularly on Tomb of the Spider Queen. You're building that up whole game. Between the top and the middle lane, it's very easy to get full farm from both lanes if your team coordinates with you. And so you're talking, by 15 minutes being in the 40s if you're diligent and the game allows. Throw in Revolution Overdrive, Vampiric Attack. You drop Hyperion on this map, I think. Though you could potentially zone a Vala with Raiders. That's a personal choice, I think. I think dropping Hyperion on top of your Web Weaver is strong.
I think
And
10
then
of 10 people are ready, and you're not.
Oh. I didn't realize observers had to ready. That's really interesting.
Although maybe it's not correct. I'm showing everybody's ready. Oh, start game. Haha, I'm the master. I have to start the game. Here we go, game on.
But then, Giant Killer, Relentless Leader, particularly against the tank-heavy lineup.
Yep, the limit of who you can play and how you're going to play or counter pick is kind of interesting. I mean, it's this type of thing with the World of World concept is only going to get cooler and cooler as the game expands. It's kind of in its infancy now, as you said. No support over there on Diablo makes things a lot more difficult. I think you're right. StarCraft probably has the better arsenal. What they picked, and there's a couple specialists there. Well, we'll see what happens. This is a siege-based map.
That's the big weakness. Is Hammer is so weak to double warrior, and
she's going to
the
get
StarCraft team in particular is really weak to imposing presence, with which Diablo gets.
the split over here on Team Diablo. We're going to send Nazebo bot, kind of as predicted. We're going to send a couple of bruisers mid with Tyrael Diablo, Sonya, and Nazebo will...
On the StarCraft side, we got Zagara squaring up solo mid lane. Tychus tasted our top lane, which is a pretty strong combo. Tychus works really well with any of the more offensive supports.
Alright, good luck, have fun here, folks.
Raynor hammer bot lane. That's strong. A lot of synergy there with the attack speed buff.
Yep, and Raynor being able to push off anyone going right in on hammer. Yeah, there's going to have to be... it's going to be interesting here because we're seeing 2v1 in mid and 2v1 on bottom. And
so what's dangerous here for Zagara is that Zagara's mobility is entirely dependent on creep. Both Tyrael and Diablo have methods to clear the creep that are pretty efficient. And without that, and it being in mid lane, means you can be ganked from 2 different vectors. That's risky.
Yep. The concept of staying back and being able to hold your ground appropriately is not new to Epic in the type of MOBA game. We'll see how he handles it as Zagara, taking on 2 people in Heroes of the Storm. But I think his... well, I could have spoken too soon here. But I think his League of Legends time is going to help him out a little bit. Time will tell.
Meanwhile, bot lane, people are doing a good job putting scratch damage on Raynor and Tank. Tank, very vulnerable to spiders. Even though you got rocket boost, you're still vulnerable. You got a few seconds you can hit. Early seed turn in. That's something you can do. Force waves and then turn in a few gems at a time. It's effective. Predictable after a while.
Alright, bottom. Yeah. Butter's holding down 2 people at once on her own. So is Epic though mid, so maybe there isn't going to be a shift here before first turn in. Maybe they're going to keep it as it is. The top lane, let's take a peek here. Looks like
top lane plays
dance.
very passive. Team StarCraft is kind of slow, and they're not really pressing the fact that Tychus puts out so much damage. You should be able to use the minions to dodge the chain to take him out of the queue, and then with the shield on him, he can just dish out so much.
Yeah, Vala's a pretty easy pick. Maybe not pick, but pretty easy to beat up on top lane here, and I'm not seeing a lot of effort in it. I think if they're able to get some hits over there and on Vala, they're going to be able to control top lane, but as of right now, there just really hasn't been a lot of aggression.
Bot lane could be prepping here for Team StarCraft. Hammer can be tossed down mine, turn in area, and then Zagara could easily be controlling the top. Creep.
Yeah, this is a lot of people just trying to sustain and not make mistakes here. We're not going to see a lot of movements. Red has turned in at least once, though, with their 16. Nazebo's coming in with his 13, too, so looks like they're going with that objective-based.
Right now, StarCraft probably concerned because they are facing 3 warriors with none of their own. Actually, a common thing that you see in European play is actually a 3-warrior lineup. The idea being to defend a Kael'thas, Jaina, sometimes Vala, to the point where, you know, your 3 warriors are able to go from target to target or to peel so effectively.
I think what I'm seeing here top lane here is Shadow's looking probably pretty new to Tychus. I'm thinking this might be one of his weaker champions, and he gave it up in favor of allowing someone most likely Wanton to play Raynor. Raynor's one of Wanton's favorite characters, so I think we're seeing a weakness of personal use and play. Dahmer definitely needs to be stepping in here and getting a little bit more, getting some attack in there and forcing top lane out.
Mr. Epic, grab, he avoids the overpower and takes some scratch.
Ooh, barely lives.
Take it down.
Red asserting itself with gem turn in and just very dead even on levels right now. Lots of creep kills, no hero kills yet.
Webweaver's, oh.
Oh, Epic trying to dodge. Look at that dodge on mid.
Red team securing first blood and dropping off the first objective.
Epic's gonna have to be, so his... Oh, I guess he could always just use his little Zagar bullshit.
This is always the eternal question. Do you group and take out terrors, you know, one at a time, or do you just spread, soak the XP?
Yeah, it's looking like the migration down to bottom is the choice here. They're letting top push all on their own.
Well, red team, it's to their advantage to group. And the question is, with the blue team, you take advantage of that, because one of the things about Webweaver is it pushes the lane, which is both, you know, your buildings are at risk, but you're also getting a stream of experience.
Yeah, here comes the cavalry trying to come back around here. Now the bottom's going to be done. Let's see if they can get a wall here on mid. They're fast enough, and it looks like they're going to be. Yeah, red is definitely sitting here more coordinated. They're going to need to get some teamwork going on here on Starcraft's side.
Sonya breaks off north to soak experience, while red stays effective 4-man.
First team fight. There's our first kill. Raynor goes down. Vala escapes with nothing. 5-10 health. We're gonna continue. Oh, 3 on mid. Epic in trouble. Oh, with that dodge.
Red team hits 9. Blue team very close. Red team on track to hit 10 first.
I'm gonna be curious to see what they do here on bottom, because red.
Right now, blue knows they need that turn in. If they can get 10 before, they have a lot of incredible siege abilities, both kite assaults. As I was saying earlier, Raynor Hyperion.
Big damage going in on Diablo. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Shadow is just eating it though.
Ooh. Pulls out in time.
That's what she said.
Yarp. Raynor Hammer is pushing his bot lane.
Good.
One turret and the gate down. Meanwhile, Pop 3-4 Dan.
Buttersmith really wants to get her turn in here. Blue team does get the turn in. Oh, with the power beat down on Butters too. She just hit bound. She's gonna have to be here. I'm gonna see if blue groups up or if they stay in lane here.
There are a lot of things. She could potentially just let the ritual healer for what.
Yeah,
what
both teams at 10 here. This is gonna get interesting here. There are 3 on mid. They might go for an epic pick. Looks like they're gonna try and take down this mid one first. Diablo pulls his ult. If Epic just holds them here on mid, man, bottom is going to do some serious damage. They might be the first. Yeah, they could get the first to be a 4. Oh, here they come.
Putting action top lane. Sonya whirls in. Ball ult down.
Oh!
Past their Titan's full retreat. Sonya trying to get something.
Phoenix ready to get out of there.
Holding the judgment. Diablo taking huge damage.
Diablo is out of that fight. Keep is down. Sorry, Ford is down. The blue team actually takes advantage here. I mean, red's going to be able to turn right around here. They have 38 gems. So blue recuperates.
Raynor Zagara hammer bot lane trying to stop the red turn in.
They're going for it. They have the gems.
Doesn't promote. Mr. Epic putting in huge damage on Fall, and that might not be enough.
One short. Let's see if Sonya's able to sneak it in by being left alone up top. So just sneaking the turn in.
Dropping the ult.
Oh! Doesn't get away with... Sony really wants that turn in, but it's just not happening.
Volley Gara and Hammer do a really impressive job. Oh, and there's that Diablo, such a great hero.
Vala just blew her strafe.
And there's the kill.
Vala turns into strafe. Tychus is popped. He is in Odin. Oh, they get the turn in though. Oh, Red has just had so many skin of their teeth escapes. Tychus is done.
Archon's down. Tychus caught.
Red team has a serious advantage right now.
EXP still pretty even. Blue actually up by a hair. Red narrowing that right now. 13 talent is really big for StarCraft. That's when you'll see at least Rainer popping Tychus, a giant killer.
Goes the Diablo ult. Actually a pretty good position. Being able to take out the healing well, aim it at Tassadar, and then finish it off with being able to hit that fort there. I don't know if that was intentional, or we'll say it's intentional. Blue here not really sure what to do. They're going to get up there and they're going to kill that spider, but in the meantime, Red here is going to get circled to bottom.
Between Rainer, Zagara, and Hammer, Blue has excellent team to fight at keeps. And that's really going to mitigate what the boss and the Weavers can do.
Wow, look at all these gems turned in right away. 51 right out of the gate. So 51 to 20. So this is going to be, man, 9 more gems. They're going after their own knights, which is a very smart move while Blue has to sit here and clean up.
Why do you bother me? Why do you bother me?
Red getting right back into their
Zagara
lanes.
kind of hesitating. Ball comes through.
Oh, Blue team does get the turn in though. With most people have ults, a group fight is coming here. Wonton hiding in the shadows on mid.
Split.
Here it comes.
Hyperion is out. Hyperion is going to 2 damage. There's Odin.
Diablo can die here if they focus him. Diablo down. Archon pop. Tychus down.
Finishes him.
Oh. Oh, Butter Slit with that ult, the Zebo ult. Oh. At the Maw. She runs out anyway. So much low health everywhere.
Oh, the tank. Just
first aid, jettisons out of there. Red team is running hard. If they're smart, they can get down here on bottom and push up.
Experience so even. Buildings back and forth. Currently, 1 fort down on either. Wall
counting
shattered.
gems here. Red's going to be able to turn around and turn in right away. So Blue team needs to recoup quickly or get a pick here, right here at turn in.
A lot of parting shots back and forth.
Oh, there's a
Blue
fort.
team gonna push this advantage for another fort.
Diablo's coming up from underneath. We're going to see if they're going to actually try and fight here. I don't know who's in worse shape. I think... Oh, goodness.
Oh, Diablo. Yep, take him right out of that. Oh, Tychus first.
What a great
down.
pick. Hyperion down. Odin out. They are running for their lives now. What kills? Go StarCraft. That was
One thing
perfectly
that Team Red
executed
is
team
pretty
pick.
much sure this game didn't take advantage of there is that StarCraft heroes, they don't have any way of keeping them there. The only thing they could potentially have had was past their force wall. So if Red loses someone, they can disengage and minimize their losses.
Well, they're going for boss here, but if you look at that map, Red stay in top lane right now. I don't know if they're cleaning up or they're going to go and try and contest this. With no tank, this is going to be a really hard fight. Here comes Red Team coming in to clean up. This is going to be a bloodbath.
Without Paula, very dangerous. Ghost goes out, Pike is down, huge damage.
The Maw gets him out of there.
Blue did secure the boss. Gonna pick up another kill here.
You gotta ask yourself.
Paula might pick up this 4 mid, making this a pretty interesting trade. Both teams down 16.
Yeah, I would dare say, I mean, that boss play right there ended up working out in Red's favor in the end here. Yeah, they got that boss, but they were able to turn in, and Vala went down and picked up that 40 immediately, just as she should have. So this is going to swing in Red's favor here. Let's see how Blue can respond.
Levels matched. Red web weavers, and right now I like Red's play here. The other 2 web weavers move forward. They're gonna have to go deal with them while they're gonna be in top in position and be in position to keep fighting. They're gonna try and use their ults in concert. Get a pick early. Tychus way out of there. He's going down. Probably a bit premature Diablo ult there, but kill secured.
4 kill secured, absolutely. They're going to get a wall from this too, so. Archon popped.
Going to be some ults going out here, a lot of abilities. And StarCraft should be able to defend this pretty well. Despite Bala ult going out, they're going to lose the wall. Oh my gosh. Catch on. Oh, the shield goes out.
Oh, look at that epic Maw. This could come out to be really big in StarCraft's favor.
That is a huge catch. Ball shoots.
Nobody wants to chase.
Shredding. The keep should still be secure, but that was a very costly. Oh! They catch Sonya making.
Sonya's out. Chasing the Zebo is a huge. Oh, the Zebo, is he going to pop sprint? The Zebo didn't take sprint, so trying to walk it out. The Zebo is down. Look at all those gems too, so we're going to try and pick these up here. Odin can make him pay for it.
Dangerous.
Oh, wow.
Right now.
This is a Tychus favored match. Shadow needs to disengage, and that's not the right play there, so.
Nah, Tychus becomes really strong. That Diablo does not have the damage output. If you look
He wasn't going to get a kill before Tyrael made it to him.
Curious on the double executioner pick from Tychus and Raynor.
Yeah, that might not have been necessarily coordinated. So the red team going for knights again here. Hammer wants to do the same, but solo, perhaps without saying anything.
Yeah, folks squaring up. Turn in. Diablo with 51 gems to turn.
Turn in happening bottom.
All.
Oh, this is going to be a dance. There's the turn in.
There, here comes the surge. Ball goes out, Archon goes
Vala
out.
down.
Down. A lot of firepower.
Great picks.
A lot of firepower.
Red trying to circle back around. I'm not sure it's going to be enough. Trying to
With
kite
3
out that
warriors,
Odin.
They really just need to go all in as a unified wave, power through those hits, and get amongst Team blue, scatter them.
So blue does hit 20 and turns in, so they have their 20 talents. They're going to be able to make a big push here. Diablo was great. Oh, and he pulls out of it early. Gets the fort. Diablo is down.
Lightning Breath, interesting ultimate with the current state of the game. It has the advantage of being a permanent unstoppable while it is cast, but it also makes you immobile and you have to cancel it again.
It's an interesting choice. I think it was the right choice damage-wise. With having 3 warriors. Tyrael getting in there and ooh.
Tyrael down, tasks are out, it's slow. They might be able to change the kill.
3 kills.
Sonya and Tyrael just excellent chase champions. Heroes.
So taking a look at gems, all those gems were lost. Those 54 that Diablo had were not picked back up. Blue team now gets a fort. Keep. XP is still extremely close here. Red's going to be able to make that catch into 21 pretty quick. I'm not sure what Zagar's thinking topside. Maybe he just wants to get vision for boss? Yep.
We're at the point of the game now. 20 minutes, well, it's definitely can happen earlier. Typically it posts 20 minutes decaying defenses on buildings. This is where you run the risk of a total party wipe, basically the end. Ooh, Ball eating a lot of face damage from the base.
What a Hyperion throw!
Ooh. Where it's dangerous. StarCraft needs all their firepower to knock down the warriors one by one. Ooh, that's very dangerous. Raider needs to drop that Q. That's a lot of damage to do.
Tyrael goes down. Zebo can go next.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Zebo takes out. Tank versus Zebo. Zebo wisely pulls away. Vala gets out. 3 for 4 advantage red, but the EXP is still dead even.
Tank needs to get down there and take out some of these spiders.
StarCraft, with the virtue of having a keep up right now, defending their own keep should be top priority. It's over time that pushing that lane will be something that they can use to apply pressure elsewhere.
Red team now actually edges out ever so slightly to 22 first for the lead at next P. Dance continues. Some pressure trying to get put on here bottom lane by red team, cleaning up, getting a little bit more XP here. Picking up that bottom. They're going to take their knights here as well, so they're going to have 2 lanes pushing.
It surprises me by how even this match is. Obviously, with the universal restrictions, we're going to see some creative play here that you won't see really anywhere else. So it's kind of nice to see how that synergy works. And we're looking at a very warrior-heavy comp, looking at a very ranged-heavy comp.
We got another fight coming in mid here.
Grab the spear goes out, tank goes down. Sonya very weak, going to keep chasing. Feeling of the whirlwind enough to take Castar down. Gara almost killing her. Going after the Vala.
Raynor getting that tunnel vision. Got an easy shot there at Vala for a kill.
Raynor. Oh, and the Hellfire superpowered Diablo to polish off Raynor.
This is gonna
and red
be
team
painful.
Probably can't finish it here.
Nope, they're gonna go ahead and try and
wisely
take the boss.
go for the boss. That guarantees a keep kill, gives them something to worry about. What they should be able to do here is, honestly, let this go. The wall is down. They can go start accomplishing elsewhere, assaulting the walls on the other keeps, particularly bot lane. Get that wall deep, set themselves up for strong plays. Draw the close here. 25 minutes in. But takes that boss, goes back to heal, and they're going to go out and hopefully get some pressure going in one of these other lanes. Now watch here, though. Looking at this defense, watch how quickly this thing dies.
Absolutely. Yeah, the red team is so far behind. I mean, if they're just going to turn in, great. They can play the objective and let it happen that way, and, you know, leave blue to just sit here and be on defense.
They are actually able to save the keep so much damage that the blue team can bring on a single target.
Red team migrating mid. So is blue team.
We're going to have a fight. Maw goes out. Maw misses. That's huge. Tyrael holding on to that judgment.
Kiting out all of these ults. Oh, free Sonya kill.
Reaction there. Oh,
2,
down.
3.
Diablo also huge damage. Will not be enough. There's the ghost though, maybe playing off the thing. Getting a few kills.
And now be able to turn face right there on yep.
Raynor coming back in, cooldowns up, might be able to pick off the go. We're gonna stay back.
The red team's advantage now. They can take a camp, they can turn in, they can push a couple lanes. You know, it's entirely up to them. Diablo already back in the fight.
Blue team's advantage. They have the large number.
I think that's what I said. I think. If I didn't, I suck.
That's alright. It's a frenzied environment. Hots goes from shot to shot to shot. We don't have long stretches of farming that we can diatribe upon. So that's interesting. I haven't watched much Procast in Heroes of the Storm, but I wonder how different the casting has to be because of how there are shorter low points in this game. Not a long interval between action.
Yeah, it's probably taking a lot of cues from FPSs where action is just going and going and going. Well, red knights are up. They just came up. Actually, both knights are up. So blue's going to go ahead and take theirs real quickly. There is a fight on bottom turn-in, and all of blue is not there. So hopefully they know better.
So
blue knights are taken.
Turn in top. She should be able to secure the web weavers here.
And the rest of them go ahead and trigger red knights as they should. That's a very good play on red team.
Web weavers doubly important for red team right now because they have a down, and every weaver they get gives them time without that pressure. Tossing knights. Zagar quick split in top, looking to deny them that peace and that security. Good split here.
I think this is a very good split. A very good choice. Buttersplit's not going to really be able to do it much against Knights and that whole team, so she's going to try and clear the best she can. Oh, Red does come in and actually goes for the pick. They're going to take out that Maw. Oh, this could be huge.
Duke going down just a little too soon there.
Sonya's killed. Tyrael down. Vala bails and goes top. They're going to let her go. Bottom keep needs a little bit of help down there with
2 for 2.
Diablo doesn't know which way to go. They're
right now they
ignoring
want to
bottom.
draw as much attention. Okay. Looks like they're gonna break off because Aston kind of in the game.
Still no keep falls. Tassadar Diablo fight up here on top.
Pretty easy out.
their constructs.
Red team having it back to clear the onslaught coming from top lane.
Oh no. Oh, glad that was quick. Quick aside, while we wait for the next moment of wonderful action, for most abilities, when you want to time it so that it'll go down after, like right when they come out of the maw, is you can see how it pulses 3 times, the 3 worms come out after the first pulse. That's for Apocalypse, Big Red Button. A lot of those abilities.
So we're seeing both teams thinking the same thing. Hey, let's go for boss. Maybe the other team's going for boss. We're seeing a little bit of tap dancing here going on, waiting for the first play, seeing if someone can dive in and get in there.
All ults are up.
StarCraft getting the bigger damage pushes here.
So much code on the StarCraft here. Code goes out there looking to fight.
And red team is looking to back it up. StarCraft here should hold on to most of their ultimates, knowing that this is gonna get pushed back in their favor. Once Tychus is out of his Odin, we're gonna see red come back around here.
Red team only a sliver away from level 25. Blue team still a ways away, just crossing the halfway point. And that can do quite a bit, especially this late in the game. The buildings are essentially moving right now. Red team has the advantage, experience-wise.
So they just split up. They couldn't decide what to do. They almost went for boss there, and then they decided to back up and try and defend their keep. Their keep's going to drop here, though. Their keep goes down. It was a fantastic play by them, hitting it and getting out. That was a hit and run. It was beautifully executed. They can go back for their knights. They can go down for giants. They can do whatever they want to right now. And red team is going to sit here on the kind of defense, maybe collect some gems. They're doing the the objective thing here, a little bit better, but it just seems blue's being able to outplay them on the bosses and the lane pushing itself.
Red team could conceivably take the boss here.
I'm not sure they know that, and that's the hesitancy we're seeing. Yeah, it's a little late now. See,
this is the moment. A solid initiation here is victory for the Diablo team. This is probably the game of this fight. Diablo's looking to engage. They feel it. Material has so many prime targets right now. There it is going out. Red team is a little far back. Material going to be able to hold
oh, that maw on Vala.
Negated, bit by Spirit. Spirit doing huge damage. The Zagara going to go down. She is right as the ghost head.
3 picks. They're going to be able to take this keep with ease.
Diablo should be able to push for the win here. And Archon goes out trying to get as much damage as possible. Tank getting off as many shots as he can.
Him not using his ability to be able to port out of there was...
Vala going down takes away a lot of push power, and red team changes, decides to get another keep out of this.
Yeah, they're going to go right here for core. They have 3 warriors, there's 4 people down. It's a 30-second fight. Phoenix is just not going to be able to end this himself. 30 seconds. This is GG.
35 minutes later, that was an epic back and forth.
Team Diablo pulls it out.
Now, according to your amended rules, what happens?
According to our amended rules, we're going to put Team Diablo over on Team StarCraft, and Team StarCraft is going to take over World of Warcraft. Warcraft in general.
Interesting.
So, I'm going to pop down for a little bit of chit-chat here with the winning team, see what their strategy was. I'll pop back up, we'll get some games going. get the lobby formed again. It does take a minute. And I'm going to give losing team the opportunity to pick the map. So just bear with me. Hello!
GG's.
A 35-minute game of
Very
turning
good
around
game.
back and forth. Nothing but just even XP all the way up.
Man, nothing pisses me off more than not having a warrior to engage on.
Oh yeah.
I kid
So-
you not. Like, all of my nerd rage. But, I mean,
there was a lot of
everybody
good
played well. It was
2v1s.
really good.
I really enjoyed watching that game. I thought it was going to be... We were going to learn early whether it was going to be a landslide in one direction or the other, so it was really good seeing that. As a losing team, you guys are going to move over to Warcraft this next game. You also get to choose the map. It will be anything but Haunted Mines. It will be a 3-lane map.
Oh, really? Okay. How does everybody feel about Dunes?
Sky Temple.
Is that the one with the big
It's
things
fine.
that zap the towers?
That's the one.
Yeah, I like
that
that
sounds
one.
good.
All
We'll
right,
go with
so it'll
Aspen.
be Sky
Sounds
Temple
good.
and World of Warcraft. I'm going to get a lobby up here again. Got to talk
Fun
to the
game,
other team
Mamsa?
and let them know that they will be in turn playing StarCraft Heroes.
That
I'll
was
get some
crazy.
invites out.
Yeah, buddy, I don't know. I really don't like... it's a different game playing without a warrior, and you really have to adapt your strategy for it. It's
The
that
amount
it's
of
not
times I've
something that,
gone into
like...
quick match. Ugh.
It's not fun, and I mean, we didn't have a healer support, but Tassadar cranked out a bunch of healing for it. It was one of those things where it was a hell of a match, and it was all about
Oh, yeah.
skirmishing.
It
It was all about poking, see who's gonna go first, and really what it came down to was the Tyrael ult isolating somebody. That's
Yep.
And I mean that kind of power on the enemy team with a 3-warrior follow-up, not just any 3-warrior follow-up, but 2 isolation heroes and then 1 damage dealing hero, one damage dealing warrior.
That they think that they are really, really good with.
Okay, Team Red. You
Tychus.
guys will be moving over to StarCraft, and
Okay.
the other team will be playing World of Warcraft / Warcraft Heroes. So I got to move you guys in the appropriate manner. Please invite people that maybe I have not invited. If I missed anybody, I am sorry.
Whoa, that's weird. You guys are in my party within a party. Partyception!
Yeah, inviting to the game is different than inviting to a party here, so I need to get, let's see,
Who are we missing?
Butters, Stan needs to move up to top team. Who am I swapping? Here we go.
There we go.
Wonton and Scaldo.
Wonton needs to go down to, and Scaldo needs to come up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Hire, Naru, Scaldo, Butters.
Epic.
There we go.
Epic, yeah.
Epic is the only one not in yet.
We could deal without Epic. Just replace him
Don't
with
need him.
anyone.
Okay. Very good game, guys. You know, going back and forth, you really didn't know who was going to win or who was going to do what. Seeing it from a bird's eye view, it was really interesting to see. You know, no support on your side, no tank on that side, and how you guys chose to go about it. That last push there, though, that hey, fuck it, let's engage, get some picks, and go for the kill. That was really good.
Well, they engaged before we got poked down to nothing. I was like, let's just do this. Balls deep.
That was very good. So, good luck to you this next game. And losing team did pick the map. That's why it is Sky Temple and they are Warcraft. You guys are StarCraft. I'll give you guys a few minutes to talk it over before I click start game, and we'll be on the way.
Okay.
Okay, brief reprieve here. Both teams are going to be able to take a couple of minutes, talk about their strategy, decide, hey, this is what I want to do, maybe this is what I can play, who has what hero, and so forth. We're going to give them a couple minutes to do that, and more importantly, during those couple minutes, I can get another beer. Brief intermission. Munsa, please sing karaoke in the meantime.
Oh, interesting. So this is some crazy shit. And what I asked Red Team when I was talking to them is if they were going to cheese it and double heal it. Double healer could be a crazy problem. But the blue team does have an answer. If the blue team double stealths, You get Zeratul, you get Nova, and probably like a Raynor Tassadar. And then I would probably pick up, Tychus, and the whole idea being to never fight, to just scare the shit out of them, cut where you can, look to split temples. A lot of potential for double stealth on this map. And StarCraft has the advantage of already possessing the natural counter just by virtue, they have Tassadar. Going to see Tassadar in every game we see with StarCraft.
Okay. So we're going to load up here and watch. Here's the one thing I don't like. I noticed as the
now
observer...
Scuba can fill while I get a drink.
There you go. I don't understand quite yet. Maybe it's because we're just getting into regular release here, but I can never see the main hero of the team I am picking or am observing. So I can only see 4 people on the StarCraft side of things. So StarCraft electing to go hugely assassin-based. That's a lot of damage. I cannot see their 5th player, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to rely on either streamer or Munsa to tell me who it is. But the other side we're seeing... Go away, chat box. Go away, chat. Go away, chat box. Okay, well, the chat box is now permanently on my screen as well. That's sweet. Warcraft, obviously, with way more heroes to choose from, can pick up a more standard comp with the healer and specialist tank, a couple of damage rolls. There we go. Chat box gone. Someone opting to play Gazlo over there. Epic is sitting on his Gazlo, so showing two. How do you all chat? You don't. Okay. So, they're not locked in, but I'll click my ready button here so I can see who is ready. With them not being locked in, we're going to see what they pick over. Like I said, they have way more options. 2 specialists could make or break. I don't know. Gazlo on Sky Temple. Call me crazy. I don't find him really useful. The temples do most of the pushing, and as a result, you do a lot of team fighting. Gazlo's not going to be there for team fights. That's just kind of where I stand on that. We'll see what they choose to do. The extremely...
Right.
Who are the 5 players over here on StarCraft? Unfortunately, because I am observing, I can't see the middle person. I have a Tychus, Raynor, Zeratul, Tassadar. Who is number 5? Is it a Hammer?
It is a Nova.
Nova. So going almost exclusively Assassin on their team. They're going to aim just to blow the other team up.
That is exactly the team I anticipated. Not to brag or anything,
No.
but totally to fucking brag. So, I see Sylvanas, Malfurion, Anub'arak, etc. Now Falstad. Who's their 5th?
Rhaegar.
Rhaegar, huh? They are. Now, see, this is interesting because I think this is probably the strongest double healer. You're not getting the CC from like Tyrande Uther. You don't have the benefit of the shield on Tassadar. But what you have is you have insane healing from Malfurion. Rhaegar can provide some burst heal with his Q, and also the good CC. But what Rhaegar provides most here is you take both the feral form talents, and he becomes an incredibly effective ganker because he deals so much damage with those sneak attacks while in wolf form.
Will be interesting. There's not much to gank on the StarCraft side there with having 2 invises.
Even just having that burst damage, as burst damage is something they lack, would be huge considering the overall squishiness of Team StarCraft.
I am noting that there is only one version of interrupt. Well, I guess 2 versions of interrupt for ETC's ult if he does choose to take Mosh Pit. We're going to have Raynor and Tychus both capable of doing something.
Raynor, Tychus, Void Prison from Zeratul.
Oh, yeah. Does that cancel it, or does it just delay it? I haven't.
It would just delay it, but it would allow a follow-up, or depending on how many people he snares.
Allow escape.
Though I'm not sure if you could. I don't think I've ever seen a situation where it's been layered, so like it just has the ETC and other people are out of the bubble but in the ult. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I haven't seen that myself. Alright, we are 10 ready though, after discussion here, so I'm going to click Start Game. Good luck, have fun to all of them. So lane-wise, I do anticipate Warcraft being able to pull ahead here.
Curious the lack of a Brightwing from the Warcraft team. That polymorph would just be huge, considering their real reliance on blowing someone up, and that can take away someone's damage.
Right. Yeah, Brightwing also provides a lot of mobility on a map like this, where you need to be able to go from one lane to another very quickly. Being able to push people off points. Even Brightwing's ult, even if you don't take Blink, if you take the whatever the hell that wind thing is called, you can end up revealing the 2 assassins. One of my favorite things here about having these 2 assassins and being in this type of composition is Oracle is provided by Tassadar, and they also have their Tassadar, so they get pretty safe there.
I mentioned that while you didn't agree.
Ah, great minds.
I win.
Opens in
I don't know. I got beer, so.
Seconds.
Touche.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your battle.
So the dual healer comp here. We're gonna see what happens. Are they all gonna go for vision? Oh yes. That was kind of humorous to watch.
Zeratul and Nova are really going to be setting the tone of this game.
Absolutely. This game
If
entirely relies on those 2 people. And there are free shots there available to hit on Tychus, and they just decide to back up instead.
Look at the caution from the Warcraft team here.
So
Falstad.
Butter's just free farming up.
They are so nervous. Oh my goodness. Oh, that should be a kill on Sylvanas. Absolutely vicious.
I'm so sorry I missed that on that replay. I was down there watching the fight on bottom. I really need to keep my focus on those 2 roaming around.
There's
Going towards
roaming mid. Probably not the lane gang. ETC really, they're not going to kill him in a counterplay.
No, they're going to go after Malfurion is what they'll do. They're
ETC can protect. Oh, now this.
This could be a big fight. 4 mid here. They don't know that they're all there. Oh, Raynor could screw this all up for him.
Oh, ETC dashed and taking a huge amount of damage. Falstad flying in. Rhaegar healing quite well.
Their tank is down. Falstad's down.
Great focus from the StarCraft heroes.
Shadow wants to poke, but he really shouldn't. Nova's skating around, looking for free hits. Both going after that Sylvanas, blocking her off. Not going to be able to finish that kill. Stan really wanted it, and he ended up taking a couple of extra shots he didn't need to. Top temple is completely uncontested. The red's going to get some shots off here. That's at this point, blue can let top go and just get back to their lanes and keep that level. Maybe go and get their bottom camp, or they can just go fight it.
This is a bit more dangerous. Halstead needs to get out of there.
And this is not the engage that they wanted to do. With ETC aware and able to sit around his team, this is not the engage. There's a couple of really weak characters up there, though. Falstead and Sylvanas are both very weak. Oh! Zeratul gets in with that cleave, takes him out. That is a team wipe.
The focus for the StarCraft team is huge right now. They just spent a whole game fighting against this focus, nearly getting beat because of the focus of the potential on the StarCraft. They are gloriously turning it around.
Falstead does jump bottom, wants to get there quick so we can get that farm back up. He knows what he's behind, and that answer there is XP. We all know the game changes once you hit level 10, so I don't think either team is going to be able to hit 10 before the next temple, but it will be close for StarCraft here. Scaldo's making this a little more difficult for Epic. I mean, being able to throw that shield up kind of mitigates what Epic can really do to him.
Stealthy's backing up.
They ended up taking Knights before level 8. Not something I'm really a big fan of, but if that kind of pressure up top, being able to counter Knights with Knights was actually pretty good. Red ends up taking their bottom Giant. So we're creating pressure all over the board.
I'd like
There's
to see
some
some
splits.
heals coming out on these Knights. I think if you're gonna have both healers up top, why not heal up your Knight? Tychus easily gets the push advantage up top. Next temple is spot. Know it. And we should see at least some damage done to this wall up here. It looks like a turret will go down. Giants
Butters is caught by ETC, but he's gonna... Okay, so they're gonna let that one go. ETC does see the two gankers. Alright, all of blue is heading towards bottom here. Red is definitely slower. Their healers are very slow. They can get an easy pick, easy damage here before the healers even show up. They just have to pick their engaged target. Looks like Sylvanas is it. Sylvanas is not down. They'll be able to get Sylvanas back up very quickly here.
Now,
the red team is back to full health with those two healers right off the bat.
Ooh. Oh, that was a risky play by Zeratul.
That was
looks like he
extremely
will
risky.
get out. ETC is alone. Raider, Stimpack gonna go down. Falstead goes down. Focus. StarCraft heroes expertly split them, use their higher health, use their level advantage. They're going to be sitting at a 3 level, 2.5 levels of experience advantage.
And they're hitting level 10. There it is for them. They can ult right now if they chose.
Now, if I'm the red team, ooh, very aggressive Tychus play, huge damage going out. Mana on the healers is at half. They can likely recover the rest, but they're not going to have much left for any fight. There's no well unless they run all the way back to keeps.
Boss is not the name of the game yet.
Nova here.
So they're going to clear top up there. Tychus will take care of it just fine. So all forts still standing. Obviously, red team took the brunt of most of that damage. Like you said, there's no well. All walls are down. No, top does still have a wall. I am
Oh,
mistaken
red
here.
team picking a fight when they shouldn't. What you're looking to do right now as red team is simply soak. You know you're going to have to sack a few forts, but if you can get your ultimate, that's all you need, because right now it's the apex of the power of stealth. Pretty soon, if they can hang in this game, the ETC is not going to be, the ETC is not going to fear the stealth. His HP and just overall tankiness and effectiveness is going to outscale them.
Sure, and if he can take any one of those guys out of the fight for just 1 second.
Void Person goes down. ETC is snared. This is going to be really
Some missed damage there
devastating.
by Stan. He did throw out his cleave before Void Prison came out. Wasn't going to make much of a difference. Getting those hero kills is just keeping blue team higher and higher. But blue has to back to take care of boss here, so they're going to be able to take these temples pretty easily. They'll take mid, and they'll be able to fight bottom. As long as blue delays. We'll see what Tassadar and Tychus down here are able to do.
Is
don't
Warcraft
think Drill's
blue
up.
on your spectate?
Yes. No.
Oh, okay.
No. StarCraft.
Warcraft.
is blue.
Okay. Making sure we were both the same.
Oh man, that would totally screw up everybody.
That would screw up everything, because you said blue at the start. Crazy as hell. Here we go. Red team push in. Break our
Pushing
team.
mid. They're choosing
False
mid as the fight.
Push
Oh, that come from behind Hyperion, so that's going to block off their escape. They're going to take
They're
some major
zoned
damage.
out.
They were able to get the final burst there. That was good on Red's team.
See, right now, with the collusion of the mass healing ult, you know, blue team definitely has the advantage, especially now that they have...
My temple's power.
Oh. They do have both Giant Killer and Problem Solver, just type special version of Giant Killer.
Red team's taking knights right now. Bottom giants are pushing. They're going to have to deal with that.
Red team, despite being 4 levels down, is not out of this. They need to narrow up the gap. Once they hit perhaps 12, they can probably mount a fight, or they can catch people. Falstad waiting to fly in, letting his team scout, soaking that experience, incredibly valuable. Tassadar showing presence in the top lane along with Tychus. And they are going to respond to the Tychus staying top. ETC going around. Rescue is not taking advantage of this.
Falstad taking the brunt of that.
Falstad trying to get the Giants down, so Sylvanas coming in to clean them up.
Oh, ETC is in bad shape.
ETC is in bad position. He's going to power slide out of it. And blue team has sensed it's time to push. Clone going out, sucking ammo. And there's the Hyperion. This is a hugely damaging push. Red team is going to hold the engage, try and find that one weak point, but at 4 levels difference is going to be rough.
Comes the ult.
Oh my god.
3 a
so
pick,
good.
3 a pick.
Not enough.
With the
There's
stun.
Black arrow. There's the bull. Are they going to be able to convert this into the win that they need? Laser going out. Shadow taking huge damage. Putting out huge damage.
Sylvanas is down.
Sylvanas goes down. Tassador's E goes out.
Man,
One
that
for
level
nothing.
advantage is exactly what kept them alive. That was
Maintaining a full 4 XP level advantage.
Blue wants to fight bottom. Falstad's flying in. I'm not sure that's exactly a smart move here.
That is a very aggressive play. It's stealthy.
Yep.
That is not going to work. Red team perhaps getting a little desperate here.
Blue can go over here and finish off their giants. They want to back up. That's a deal to a butter sugar too.
2 keeps down. Enough ammo, or 1 keep down, excuse me. The second keep should go down with the pressure from the objective.
Yep, the first will take it right here. Oh, it's selected not to take it.
The tower.
That was odd. I've
That's
never seen that.
interesting.
I choose otherwise.
Blue team's going to try and take boss too, so they're just going to keep the pressure up. Stay 4 levels up, 4 levels up.
They have
Keep
damage.
pressure.
Secure this quickly and safely. And they should push it.
Now 4 levels up. Almost everybody at full mana. With giants.
Sylvanas showing presence at the top. This would be a great time for one or both of the stealthies to go up there and finish her off. Both stealthies can bait out her mobility. They're going to opt to finish off the remaining 5 stack.
That'll be a hit and run. We'll see what we can do over here.
Blue team playing pretty smart here. I like this play. Respecting the fact that if they do get caught up on, that they lose. That they need to end this game quickly.
So they're going to do this push up here on fort. Everybody's ult should be up. So what fight happens here, we
They're
don't know.
pretty low on mana. They're going to widen.
Oh!
With on spiritual ult.
Oh! That Rhaegar ult to save ETC. That was a really great play. I mean, it's not going to be enough. Just simply out-pushing with their level advantage. So that will be GG.
As we highlighted, this was the StarCraft team's best chance, and they made it work.
Guardian.
Nova is going to die. That will only be the 3rd death for StarCraft. Oh!
And
Nova escapes!
I don't want to sound like I'm avoiding my own advice here, but I really think what Warcraft could have done to make this game a lot easier on them was a Stitches pick.
Being able to pull one into them.
Every target on that team is a viable full target.
Zeratul probably, maybe not so much.
Not likely, but you know, you can really just fire your hook, and as long as you hit someone, it's a viable hit. Even if you know all you do is get rid of the Tassadar E. But still, a good game. I appreciated the fact that Red Team clearly recognized that they could hold out till ults and then make a play of it. Blue Team just played very smart with their advantage and kept it, which was, as we identified, their best chance to win this game.
Absolutely, and they finished this up with a 2-0 win, so there will not be a game 3. They do end up winning this 2 of 3 friendly tournament here. I'm going to go down and talk to some winners, some not-so-winners, see what's going on, and we'll get everybody together for some GGs. Let's head on down to Red Team for the win. Red Team!
Yeah.
Team winning.
Yeah.
That was a really good play. Doing the all-assassin was a very risky pick. Them going with the conventional team, but you guys are just able to nuke them down, and once you had that level advantage, you bullied them. That was exactly how you would expect that kind of play. That was what we were thinking we were going to see here with the double stealthies, and it ended up working out really well for you guys.
It went pretty smooth on our end.
I felt bad. A little bit.
I feel like if they have 2 healers, we're allowed to cheese.
Right, absolutely, and being able to see the other team and choose accordingly. Obviously, they have more choices than you did, and you guys still came out on top there. So congratulations on both your wins. That means you will not need to play a 3rd game, so you guys will win. I'm going to talk to you guys in a little bit about prizes and things like that. It's only little Popco thing, little Heroes of the Storm statues are like 2 inches tall. I'm gonna ship out to you guys. Saving me money.
Awesome.
But I'll go over that with you and get some information from you guys in a bit. I'm gonna go talk to the other team. We'll get together, have some GGs.
We
Or
didn't have
could
anybody.
play-
Nobody else could play anything, unfortunately.
What I
It's
thought
the
would have
blue.
really been interesting, and maybe no one here has him, which is possible, but I thought a Stitch's pick could have been interesting.
Being able to force one of the guys to come to you instead of you going into them could have easily, potentially, I don't want to say easily.
Yeah, I don't know how it
Yeah.
would have played out. That's just the first thing that stuck in my mind. But still, now we can play some games.
Now we can play some games. Oh,
Let
good
us
games.
all collapse to the main lobby.
Yep, that was fun. We are still recording, so we're going to pop up there, have some GGs all around, and
Sure.
go from there.
Yeah.
Dude, months out. I feel like from now on, when we play Hero League, you're gonna like force me to play Zeratul.
Probably not.
Probably not.
But it was real fun.
There was some great games, guys. Good games all
Good
around.
game.
GG.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
games.
good game.
That first game
Rip
being
us.
right there in that middle, our 35-minute game was just, it was really fun to watch and be able to see that happen and go the distance. So, good game there. Like I said, red team, I guess is what you called yourselves.
Yes.
I will get with you on your little Popco Heroes of the Storm statue figurine prizes and shipping and how that part's going to work. If any of you are out of the country being the only country that matters, we need to figure out another way of shipping outside the United States or a potential prize. We'll discuss it. For those that did not see the rules, shipping or prizes only go out to full members and candidates. So, or was it full members only? I don't remember what I put there. I have to check. So if you
Full
were
members.
a visitor and you played, congratulations on your win. But one of the benefits of being part of MadCast in this community is those kind of perks and prizes and things like that. So I will congratulate you on your win, and I'll talk to you guys a little later on that. Let me kill this broadcast. Signing off. GG. No